guys, welcome back to another revisiting, and today we are revisiting Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yes, Ghostbusters Afterlife is the latest Ghostbuster movie. Obviously, we got the new one coming out now very soon, A Frozen Empire, and this is the one that kicked off the reboot. So I haven't gone back and watched all the Ghostbuster movies. I have watched them previously and very recently, in fairness, because I watched them in the run-up to this one. So I feel like I don't need to watch them ones now, but I did want to watch this one, obviously, because the story does, continue on now in the new one. Yeah, as you can see, I've got the 4K version of this. Very excited to have watched this, to be honest. I was really looking forward to it, and I had a really good time. I've actually reviewed all the Ghostbuster movies on the channel, obviously in the run-up to the older ones, as well as also originally seeing this in the cinemas. So yeah, when now I'm doing a revisiting, the scores kind of changed. Like, I actually gave it a 4-star before. So what have I changed it to? Well, I gotta be honest, I love this film. It's like one of those films that's like a bit of a guilty pleasure. It's a family film that is really engaging. It does really well at rebooting a franchise, but also staying true to itself. Like, if there's any studios out there now considering doing sequels to something from way back when, I think this is a perfect way of doing it. You're introducing new characters that are obviously follow-ons from, and descendants of the characters that we love from the past. Obviously, the actor as well passed away, so the story made sense for the actual actor, the actual character in this film to pass away. And then that's how it all comes about. And I think how it's done is very unique. Don't get me wrong. CGI wise, looks amazing. The look and feel of the film is great. The ghosts obviously all look fab. The use of real practical effects as well, very engaging. And then the emotional side at the end, where they all come back, Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, and they just come back, and it's just like, old times. For me, I think it's one of the best Ghostbuster films out there, and I really looking forward now to Frozen Empire, although it's not reviewing great, but we'll see. One thing that surprised me about rewatching this was how much Paul Rudd wasn't in the film. Like, I thought he was in this a lot more, but he's actually quite absent quite a bit. Like, he's not as prominent as you'd think. It's all about, like, the girl, really, like the granddaughter and the grandson to a certain extent, but it's all about the kids, really, which I guess gives it that, like, people say, like, that Stranger Things vibe, I guess. But for me, it is up there. I actually really enjoyed it. Also, the character of Podcast, who was the little girl's friend. I can't remember the girl's name now, what her name was, but yeah, Podcast. I was like, I need to see if he is going to be in the new one, and he is. He is in the new one, which is exciting because I liked his character. I thought he was really good, really funny. He had some good one-liners, and the kid is really cute as well. So yeah. But yeah, I really rate this highly, like very highly. So for that, my score is actually increasing. I'm increasing it to 4.5 stars. I think it's well made. I think it's really done to a high standard. I think it's a perfect example of rebooting a franchise that people love, and the plot just excels at that. I think half the battle is, you need to have a good plot, but then how you execute that plot is needs to be done well as well. Things like your CGI department need to be on point, and I think in this they absolutely are. It's been on Corridor Crew quite a few times this have, with like the opening of the bag of like the marshmallows, and like how they actually did that was like fab. Apparently, like, it's really technical work to achieve what they've done. So yeah, props to that in terms of how they actually got this film made. And also, like, the actual scenes itself, like the chase scene through the town, the actual look of it, like the sparks that were obviously real, but then the like zapper gun thing is not. So it's got like so much in there that you just appreciate. And I think it's something that I personally think really helps the older fans still be engaged, but also it does introduce new fans, which obviously that's why we've got a new movie now coming out as part of this reboot in A Frozen Empire. But I'm really excited to see Frozen Empire. I definitely am really excited, especially now after rewatching this movie here. Very much looking forward to seeing it, and also really glad I revisited this. This is why I do this series, to either increase or decrease. I actually thought this was good, but I didn't remember how good it was, which hence why I have the score. So yeah, there it is, Ghostbusters Afterlife revisited on the channel. Of course, the original review is out from when it came out, so if you want to go back and watch that, then you can. But there it is, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Let's get on it now. Subscribe if you want to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and we will see you in the next one. And there we go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.